Hi kids. Today we're going to practice some words. We're going to say all the sounds and then you're going to help me spell them. We haven't done that for like a week now, so today it's important that we do it at least once a week. So here we are. Now, guys, the words we're going to do today have something special. Does anybody remember that sometimes when words have an S at the end, that it has a double S, and that means two S's at the end? And does anybody remember that sometimes when words have F at the end, that it's a double F? We see it once in a while. And sometimes when a word has an L at the end, it has a double L, which means two L's. And then there's one other thing that sometimes happens, and you definitely remember this. Sometimes when we have a K at the end, instead of a C or a K, sometimes it's a C and a K. Do you guys remember that? Well, it's really simple. We are going to practice words that do that today. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to do the word class, like, oh, class. So go ahead and say the sounds in class with me. Ready? K, l, s. Okay. So let's start with k. Ready? K, o, a. What vowel? A. All right. Class. S at the end, right? But class is one of those words that has a double S, two S's at the end. Class, right? Class. Okay. Now, boys and girls, this is something you're going to just memorize as you practice, because sometimes words don't have just, if there's an S at the end, it's not always a double S. So you're just going to have to sort of get used to using words and learn that sometimes it's got two S's. And it can be a little tricky, but you'll get used to it, because the more often you read words and write words, the more you'll remember that. All right. Now I want to switch. I want you to say fluff, like fluff up your pillow. Ready? Say fluff. Okay, say the sounds in fluff. F, o, f. Okay. So when we write fluff, f, who said F? Good. F, o. Full, What vowel is You, of course. Fluff. Fluff. And it's got two F's on the end. Isn't that interesting? Now, not all words do that. Like I said, guys, it's something that you're just going to memorize. You're not today, but just after you practice in kindergarten and first grade and second grade and third grade, you'll kind of start to remember which ones have that. Now, I want you to say the word doll, like Adriana had a doll today on the video. Say the sounds in doll. D, ah, o. Okay, let's spell it. D. So we can begin with D. D, ah. You know what? That was a terrible D. I don't like it when I do that sloppy. Ready? Okay. D, ah. What vowel says ah? Oh, of course. Doll. L. But it's going to be a double L, and that means there's going to be two L's. Doll. Okay. Now, let's go back to double S. So say the sounds in gloss, like I can put lip gloss on, okay? Say the sounds in gloss. Ready? G, u, s. Okay, so G. G, of course. Gl, L. Gl, O. Gloss, S, right? But it's going to be a double S at the end. Two S's. Gloss. Okay. Now I'm going to do a really easy word. Say off, as in turn off the light. Off. Do the sounds in off. Ah. So of course, is O. Off. And it's a double F. Two F's. Off. All right. Now, guys, I'm going to sort of teach you a sight word. Say all, like I have all the candy. All. And all looks like this. All looks like this, A-L-L. So it's A and a double L, right? Just like we just learned about two L's at the end. But all can be turned into a whole bunch of words that have a double L at the end. It can be turned into b, all, ball. It can be turned into f, all, fall. It could be turned into mall, like go to the mall, or it can be turned into tall. Mrs. Floyd is very tall. And finally, it could be turned into wall. Hang the picture on the wall. Okay. So you'll just get used to it, guys. If you put two S's and it's only supposed to be one, it's okay because you'll learn that rule. If you put two F's and it's only supposed to be one, that's okay. That's just a rule that takes a little bit of time to know. But a lot of times, words that have S on the end have two S's. A lot of times, words that have F on the end have two F's. And a lot of times, words that have an L on the end have two L's. So you did a great job listening and learning. I'm very proud of you. And I will be back soon.